Coronation Street character suddenly drops dead in shock. ITVX early release. This article contains spoilers for tonight's Coronation Street, which has not yet aired on TV, but is available to watch now on ITVX. Theo Silverton, James Cartwright, and Todd Grimshaw, Gareth Pearce, got a massive shock in tonight's Coronation Street when they were faced with news of an unexpected death. For the past few weeks, Theo has been on edge waiting for the custody hearing that would decide whether or not he'd have access to his kids. In tonight's episode, he took the stand to argue his case, though ex-wife Danielle Silverton, Natalie Anderson, wasn't going to make it easy for him in the public gallery. Noah took pleasure in winding Todd up, and ultimately got what he wanted when Todd snapped at him and was ordered out of the courtroom. Viewers will know that Noah subjected Theo to conversion therapy as a teenager, and has since harassed him and Todd with his homophobic rhetoric. To make matters worse, he began a relationship with Danielle, leaving Theo horrified that he was so close to his children. Thankfully, Todd's outburst in court didn't affect the ruling, and Theo was granted shared access to his kids. Todd was surprised when Theo wasn't angry with him for his actions, but Theo assured him that he was happy Todd stood up for him. The couple headed to the bistro for a celebratory dinner. But their peace was unfortunately shattered by Noah's arrival. He took pleasure in informing Theo that Danielle planned to appeal the court's decision, much to Theo's horror. His glee was clear as he went on to taunt the couple by pointing out that Todd's outburst would likely go against them in the next hearing. He continued trying to wind them up by spouting further homophobic vitriol, but Theo took the higher ground and made it clear that his hatred wouldn't get to him. Before sending Noah on his way, Theo and Todd were soon joined by Summer Spellman, Harriet Bibby, and Dee Dee Bailey and Chanique Sterling Brown, as they continued to celebrate their victory, but the proceedings were halted again when a distraught Danielle came rushing over. The four of them were left in complete shock when Danielle tearfully announced that Noah was dead. There was plenty of confusion when Danielle blamed Theo for Noah's death, especially when she explained that she had found him at home, with paramedics having said that he'd died of a heart attack. Dee Dee was quick to point out that you can't make someone have a heart attack, and that he must have had an underlying condition. Later, Todd was surprised by Theo's reaction to the news of Noah's death. It was clear that it had hit him hard, and Theo explained that before Noah was so cruel to him, they had been good friends. He admitted that he had loved Noah once, and he missed that person and had always hoped that they'd get back to how things once were one day. Todd attempted to comfort Theo, pointing out that that version of Noah had died a long time ago. As Todd offered his support, Theo shared his gratitude, but things turned sinister when he warned Todd to never leave him. Will Todd spot the signs that his relationship with Theo is abusive before things get worse?